Joseph's betrayal, when injustice prepares you for influence. Have you ever done the right thing and still been treated unfairly? Have you ever been betrayed by people you trusted, overlooked when you were faithful, or punished when you were innocent? If so, this story is for you. The story of Joseph teaches us a powerful truth. God uses seasons of injustice to prepare us for influence and leadership. Introduction. Welcome back to the channel. This is a place where Bible stories meet real adult life, work, relationships, purpose, and faith. Today's message comes from Genesis chapters 37 to 50, the story of Joseph. This is not just a story about dreams, it is a story about betrayal, patience, integrity, and preparation. Joseph's beginning. Joseph was loved by his father and given a vision by God, but his dreams made his brothers jealous. Instead of supporting him, they betrayed him. They sold him into slavery. Joseph went from favored son to forgotten servant. And here's the first lesson. Being chosen by God does not protect you from hardship. The season of injustice. Joseph was taken to Egypt and became a servant in Potiphar's house. He worked faithfully. He lived with integrity. Yet he was falsely accused and thrown into prison. Joseph did everything right and still suffered. This is the hardest season for adults, when effort is not rewarded, when character is ignored, when injustice feels permanent. But God was still working. What God was doing in the background. God was not punishing Joseph, God was preparing him. In slavery, Joseph learned responsibility. In prison, Joseph learned leadership. In silence, Joseph learned patience. Influence is not given, it is developed. God often prepares leaders in places no one applauds. Adult application. For adults, Joseph's story feels familiar. It looks like being faithful at work but overlooked. Being honest and still misunderstood, doing your best and still being delayed. God uses unfair seasons to shape your character. What feels like delay is often development. Your reaction in injustice determines your readiness for influence. The turning point. At the right time, God lifted Joseph from prison to palace, from forgotten to influential. Joseph became a leader not because of revenge, but because of wisdom. What prepared him was not success, it was suffering. The heart of the message. Joseph could have become bitter. Instead, he became better. He understood something powerful. What people meant for harm, God used for good. Leadership is not about position, it is about maturity. Proverb reflection. Proverbs 19:11 says, "A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense." Joseph's wisdom came from waiting, not rushing. God grows influence in those who trust him through injustice. Final encouragement. If you are in an unfair season, God has not forgotten you. Your integrity matters. Your patience is shaping you. Your season is preparing you. God often hides leaders before he reveals them. If this message spoke to your heart, like this video, subscribe for more Bible stories with deep, real-life meaning, share this with someone who feels overlooked or betrayed. This channel is for adults who want faith that makes sense in real life. For more inspiring words, click the next video on your right, Inspiring Words. Stay connected. More powerful messages are coming.